to make you see my point of view. Is it worth it? I ain't got a clue. Sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot not to go to Vietnam. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it means you're getting scammed. Say it isn't true. Don't tell me I'm a fool. I fool for you. I've had my premonitions about the way that this could end, but as an optimist I've always played my cards. You've already lost if you don't even play the game. Swing once, swing twice, you'll see it's nice. And if sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot not to go to Vietnam, sometimes if it's too good to be true, it means you're getting scammed. Say it isn't true. Don't tell me I'm a fool. I fool for you. Say it isn't true. Don't tell me I'm a fool. I fool for you. Say it isn't true. Don't tell me I'm a fool. I fool for you.
우후. 오, 어울려. 정말.
Perfect. Thanks, son. I'll copy that over.
On head shapes. Me?
I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
뭐 하는 거야? 오카씨 안녕하세요. 인터뷰를 잠깐 할까요? 오카씨. Hello, 코카씨. 좋아하는 음식은 뭡니까?
trying to win your heart, trying to get to where you are. And I would live a million lonely lifetimes if I knew I could get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time. I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you, being without you. I would walk a million lonely miles to look you in the eye, have you here by my side. Swim every ocean, fight till I'm broken. I just wanna get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time. I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you, being without you, being without you, being without you. One day that sun's gonna shine down. Dry every tear that we've cried. Calm every fear on my mind now. Until I find I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you.
엄마 자두 가져.
How do I deal with what I'm feeling? Maybe I just don't. What you doing? I'm in ruins, all alone. I'm all alone, and I know nothing to do helps me forget about you. You just came out of the blue. If you only knew, let's sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, go to a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, to a field, pick up some strawberries. Then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, to mine till eternity. I see you, can't you see what you're doing to me? The way you got me, baby, it's like I can't even breathe. You're all that I need, and I know nothing I do helps me forget about you. You just came out of the blue. If you only knew, let's sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, go to a field, pick up some strawberries, then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, to a field, pick up some strawberries, then maybe let's fall in love. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Let's go to a restaurant, to a field, pick up some strawberries, then maybe let's fall in love. And maybe let's fall in love. Then maybe let's fall in love. Then maybe let's fall in love.
The catalyst of creation, known to some as the Big Bang.
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't gotta hurt no more. Things are about to get much better. I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Said that you felt lost 100 times before, going in circles on a one-way street, running till your feet get sore. But I guess you haven't heard, you ain't got around no more. Things about to get much better, so I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever.
조심해야 돼. 왜냐?
It's okay.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Anything else specific?
No, it's okay. That's all.
A crispy chicken, a still.
진짜? 어, 깜빡하고 안 가져.